Explain the social, economic, and political causes of the French Revolution. The French Revolution was caused by a combination of social inequality, economic hardship, and political injustice. French society was divided into three states, with the clergy and nobility enjoying privileges, while the third state bore the tax burden. Economic conditions worsened due to rising food prices, debt from wars, and lavish spending by the monarchy. Widespread poverty and hunger triggered mass unrest. Enlightenment philosophers like Rousseau and Voltaire questioned absolute monarchy and promoted ideas of liberty and equality. The American Revolution further inspired the French people. The States General meeting in 1789 exposed political unfairness. As the third state demanded voting reforms, when denied, they broke away to form the National Assembly, beginning the revolution and demanding constitutional changes. Number 2. Describe the main events that led to the abolition of the French monarchy. In 1789, the third state formed the National Assembly and took the tennis court oath, demanding a constitution. On July 14, 1789, the storming of the Bastille marked the people's anger. The king later accepted constitutional monarchy, but discontent continued. Food shortages, rising prices, and inequality led to more protest. The Jacobins, supported by the Sans-Culottes, led a mass uprising on August 10, 1792, storming the Tuileries Palace. The monarchy was suspended and elections were held. The National Convention was formed, which abolished the monarchy and declared France a republic on September 21, 1792. Louis XVI was put on trial, found guilty of treason, and executed in January 1793. These events ended monarchy and gave birth to Republican France. Number 3. How did the French Revolution affect the everyday lives of people? The revolution brought drastic changes to everyday life. Feudal dues were abolished, and peasants no longer owed forced services to nobles. The government introduced laws to ensure equality. White flour was banned, and whole wheat, that is, equality bread, was enforced. Religious influence declined as churches were closed and priests lost privileges. Titles like Monsieur and Madame were replaced by citoyen. By citoyen and citoyenne means citizen. Censorship was abolished, allowing free speech, newspapers, and pamphlets. People began engaging in political clubs and discussions. Women started their own clubs demanding rights and education, although many were later banned. Clothing changed as revolutionaries rejected fancy aristocratic dress and adopted simpler attire. Education was expanded with state schools. These changes reflected the revolution's goal to build a just, equal society. Number 4. What was the Reign of Terror and how did it impact France? The Reign of Terror in 1793 to 94 was a period of extreme violence during the French Revolution. led to Jacobin leader Maximilian Robespierre. He believed that terror was necessary to protect the republic and eliminate enemies. The Revolutionary Tribunal arrested and executed thousands, including nobles, clergy, and political opponents. Even former allies. Laws fixed prices, rationed food, and controlled trade. Churches were shut, and citizens were forced to follow revolutionary customs. Many lived in fear, and even supporters of the revolution demanded moderation. In July 1794, Robespierre was arrested and executed, ending the reign of terror. Though it defended the revolution, it also caused deep fear and weakened public trust in revolutionary leaders, leading to the rise of the revolution of the Directory. Number 5. How did the French Revolution influence the world beyond France? The French Revolution had a global impact. It spread the ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity across Europe and inspired revolts against monarchy and oppression. Revolutionary ideas influenced the rise of nationalism and the formation of modern nation states. The colonies like Haiti enslaved people revolted for freedom. In India, thinkers like Raja Ram Mohan Roy and Tipu Sultan admired French revolutionary values. The Napoleonic Wars carried reforms like secular law codes, metric systems, and the end of feudalism across Europe. Though Napoleon became authoritarian, his legal reforms persisted. The French Revolution encouraged democratic movements and questioned hereditary rule and privilege. Its legacy shaped future revolutions, including the 1848 European revolts and anti-colonial struggles in Asia, Africa, and Latin America for freedom and rights.